Hello everyone, Wes Johnson here with Doctors Bill and Kristi Gaultliere in sunny Southern California at the Soul Shepherding Institute.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you for taking time out of the week to chat with us about our Awakenings Prayer Fall Conference coming up in September.
We love what you're doing and we're so privileged to come and join you.
Thank you, Kristi. Thank you so much. One of the Psalms that you're giving us this week to meditate on is Psalm 84. And I love that part about the Lord calling us doorkeepers. The psalmist said, I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord. And it feels to me like you both have opened doors for many of us to enter in and commune with the Lord and with each other in very special ways.
One of the ways that we connect with God is in our relationships with each other. And through authentic relationships where we're honest about what we're actually experiencing in life, it helps us to touch into a grace and a closeness with the Lord.
Last year when you came to the Awakenings Institute prayer retreat, or excuse me, when you came up for our fall conference on the Easy Yoke, it felt like you're opening up this way of being quiet and still and resting in the Lord while we work for Him and with Him. I want to thank you for that very much.
It's the joy and power of our lives is our abiding in Christ.
So this year, the theme is befriending our emotions, thriving with Jesus in our living and loving. Talk about how those two things go together.
Well, we all experience difficulties in life and have emotional distress and so forth. And we tend to not want to feel that stuff. We don't want to be sad or anxious or frustrated. And yet when we do that and we distract ourselves, it just makes our life heavier and harder, and it diminishes our intimacy with the Lord and one another. And so we're going to talk about how to work those things through in prayer and in soul talk and in meditation on Scripture.
And so when you work those through, you lead into a place of thriving. That's what you're saying.
Yes, because you're better able to receive God's love and then also give it.
Who wouldn't want to have that?
See, the negative emotions and the positive emotions, in a sense, they go together. We all want to make the negative go away, but when we do that, it blunts our experience of the positive emotions.
So who should come to a conference like this?
Somebody who's struggling with shame over having emotions, somebody who is having emotional outbursts that they can't control and it's distressing to them, somebody who's so shut down to their emotions that they just have no feeling left anymore in life, no joy.
Anybody that's having difficulty in a relationship, someone that's a caregiver, a counselor, a small group leader, and they're tired. Anybody who wants to have more intimacy in their family relationships, in their friendships, anyone that wants to have more intimacy with God, because our emotions are part of all those relationships.
And then also especially pastors, leaders, ministry leaders, counselors, that's our specialty, and they especially need to come and receive and be encouraged and ministered to so they can overflow it in their ministries.
So who's encouraging the encouragers? And you want to be those people, and you are. I'm so thankful. So thankful. Catherine and I have tracked with you now for 2 or 3 years, and you've been such a blessing to us both. And we feel like there's an overflow that started happening with us that is touching other people. And the conference is a part of that overflow. We want to invite you all to come. It's September 15 and 16 at Bethel Baptist Church in Everett, Washington. You can go to awakeningsprayer.org for information and to registration. And we'll see you in September and see you back in the beautiful Northwest.
Good.
We're looking forward to it. Hope to see you soon.
Yes.